Hey y'all, what's going on? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Q. Back in the building with another video. How's it going? It's so early in LA right now. So, things got crazy around my way last night. So I did not get to do my review on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So guess what your boy did? Because I didn't want my video to be late. I got up at 5 a.m. And it is, I just watched Housewives, and it's now probably around 6:30. That's why my voice sounds like this. But I'm still excited. I'm still excited about the video, but just in case my voice sounds like, if I'm giving you real Barry White teas, this is why. Because I love my Q-tip fan that much. I ain't even still in my little pajamas down low, but I just threw on a little shirt up top, as you know what I'm saying. So if I'm giving you real Barry White, it's 6 a.m. in LA. Lord and behold, baby, fight night happened last night in Atlanta, Georgia, though, because, baby, the Real Housewives gave me everything that I needed. I'm in a good mood, y'all. Housewives was just like, baby girl, we've been waiting on this, Bravo. We've been waiting on this. We have been waiting on this, Bravo. We've been waiting on this, y'all. It's so much to unpack before I start, because I'm already blabbing. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to my channel. My channel is a growing family. I appreciate y'all for sending the videos out or sharing them and all kind of other carrying on. It makes me feel good and it makes me want to deliver more. So let's jump into these housewives. Oh yeah, make sure you follow me on my Instagram at Quentin T. Harris. So we ended last week with Tanya's boo, Paul, who was very instrumental in tonight's episode. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe y'all try to come for Tanya like that. But anyways, we ended with Tanya's boo, Paul, popping up on her in Toronto, Tanya's hometown or whatever. And we see that Paul comes. So Paul comes with a surprise. His surprise is Dennis's, at the time, trying to work it out, boo, well, not ex-boo, because I think they were trying to work it out. So just her little boo or whatever. But Dennis comes in with the ring. Now let me ask y'all something. Q-tip fam, how do y'all feel about it? Do you guys feel that Dennis, do y'all feel like that was too soon? Or ladies, do y'all feel like that gesture of him flying all the way to Toronto, I'm pretty sure that was a very expensive flight ticket for one night and to turn around and have to come and do something else? How do y'all feel do y'all feel it was too soon for Dennis to not get on one knee? He got on two knees, according to Nene. Look at him on two knees. That's what Nene was saying. Look at him on two knees. He better be on two knees. How do you guys feel about it? Would you guys have given in because of the effort of him flying all the way out there and him making that gesture to say, you know what, I messed up. I'm coming to fix it. I publicly humiliated you. Dennis knew the girls were filming, so he wanted to not only apologize, he apologized to the entire world because he embarrassed her in front of the entire world. And these ladies, because these ladies have the platform to make or break a situation. Not necessarily make or break, but they can put it out and turn it and spin it and say what they want to say about anything or anybody. This is a international platform. So me personally, I think it was a dope gesture to come out there and do that, because that's the type of person I am. If I mess up with somebody, I'm going to try to go over and beyond to try to, get their trust back. All right, so we're going to move past Dennis. Y'all drop down in the comments below and let me know. Would y'all give in, or would y'all give Dennis another chance so soon? Or would y'all or do you accept his gift in front of everybody? Let him know like he still boo, ain't gonna do what Porsha did, and just kind of hold it. Well, Porsha was not ready to hold out on the cookie. She was ready to throw that thing in the circle. As soon as he got there, throw that thing right in the circle. All right, Miss Porsha, we see you. The girl Marlo and the girls teasing Porsha. So they wrap up that night, and everybody's getting ready to go back to Marlo's room. Everybody agree that they're gonna go to Marlo's room. Now, this is my opinion about the whole fight scene. I know everybody was hype about the fight scene and all that kind of carrying on. Not my opinion, this is my observation. I feel that the girls were tipsy boots. Like they just came back from a good night in Toronto. They just had a group sitting. Y'all know how these group sit downs go with the girls. Do you feel like everybody has been drinking? Personally, I feel like Nene, and I love Nene. And when I see her, I love Nene. I love Nene. I love Nene. But when Nene came back in there, I felt like Nene was on something. Let me not say that. I felt like Nene probably went and maybe did like a little edible, maybe took a little puff. Maybe, Porsha stayed with a good drink. We're going to get into Porsha and Nene in just a second. Maybe she went and took 2 or 3 shots. She was like, you know what? These girls are going to get on my nerves. Because I know how I do when I'm filming. I'm like, oh, God. I'm finna film with, like, I already know what's going on. Like, I'm kind of privy to some stuff. And it's kind of like, let me take a shot. Because I already know somebody finna get on my nerves. So let me just go ahead and do what I got to do. So I think Nene was high. That's just my opinion. We've never, like, Nene, and what was Nene? Who said it was a pajama party? Who said it was a pajama party? Who said it was a pajama party? Who told Jovana it was a pajama party? She went and put on, and are those Jovana's pajamas? Jovana, are those your pajamas? And not only are those your regular pajamas, are those your TV pajamas? Like, you know how when you film, you be like, oh, no, child, I can't wear them shoes on camera, they dirty. Or them pants got a hole in it, or something. Jovana looked like she literally just grabbed her regular pajamas. And I know that you don't change for the camera, but it's kind of like, okay, girl, I am filming, girl. Give me the tennis shoes without the holes in them. Or give me, boo, can you go buy me some pajamas? Because we going somewhere, so they probably going to have a night scene. So I don't want my... Because I'm the type of person, I don't wear pajamas. I kind of just sleep. Anyways, we're going to slide on past that. So Nene come in with her boob out. And Nene had her whole boob out. That is crazy to me. Like, Nene had her whole boob out. So that's what makes me think, like, Nene was a little off. Or like she was like, I'm ready to get this scene over with. I don't care. Nene came in with nipple coverings. And she had her underwear showing. Like, she had a robe on, her underwear showing. I mean, that's good TV to me. It's funny. It's funny. It's weird. It's like, girl, what? But when you watch it, you're like, that's funny. That's funny. So that's just my opinion about it. Kenya gets it popping. Y'all know it don't take much for Kenya. It don't take much for Kenya, baby. Kenya is going to get this check. Hello. But I don't think it's about check. I really believe that's who she is. So this is the thing that I do not understand. Kenya, Porsha, and Candy had already met at the bar and say, we gonna get her boozed up. And we're gonna pin her in a corner, and we're gonna get the answer out of her. What I did not like is I guess Marlo was on one too, because it was kind of, and I love Marlo. Marlo's my big sister. We work together. She may or may not see this. Her team may or may not see this. But I'm just going off what I see. This is what I do. All I'm saying is, why did Marlo break away from what we've already talked about and discussed? We already agreed this is how we're going to handle this situation. We're going to team up. We're going to group up. We're going to get her in the corner. We're going to see what she got to say. We're going to bada. We're going to do, think. We get in the room and Marlo does a 180. It's just kind of like she does everything opposite of what we just talked about. She goes and starts some mess with Cynthia. I want to make sure that I'm going... So Marlo versus Cynthia, to me, it just came out of left field. It came out of left field because, one, we've been seeing this whole new Marlo all season. Now, mind you, Marlo's trying to turn over a new leaf. I don't know where the old Marlo came from. It's kind of like when you a person, you trying to turn over a new leaf and you trying to do good. Does the old person still be down inside of you just waiting to pop out and he just comes out every now and again? Because when that happened, I was like, wait, what's going on with Marlo? Like, why is she coming for Cynthia? And Cynthia so flustered, she was just like, wait, before she got flustered, first of all, did Cynthia give y'all the energy that she was ready to get with Marlo? Cynthia gave me the energy of Marlo, I'm finna smack the out of you if you don't leave me alone. Like, I'm really trying to get down to the bottom of this situation, and you kicking dirt in my face, and it don't even got nothing to do with neither you or me. We just had a sit down together, what, a week prior to this trip, or from what we saw on the show. I don't remember how much time was in it, but it was just kind of like, this is the only little bit of window time that we just went from us two sitting down to now me and him about to slap this at you. So to me, it was just way out of left field. Cynthia definitely gave me fighting energy. Cynthia gave me, I'm about to get with Marlo. I did not like that Marlo came out of left field, like just kicking dirt in Cynthia's face. And I'm not saying that because I know Cynthia. I'm really just like, it was weird. Like, it was really weird. Like, that's why I feel like all the girls, or maybe Marlo, Nene, and Jovana had a little extra in their cups, and everybody else was just like, chill, I don't know. Maybe somebody must have snuck Porsha flask in or something, because I was confused about that whole situation. So Marlo, I just felt like Marlo kept poking at Cynthia. I felt like Marlo kept poking at Cynthia. In the midst of all that, they break away to a confessional with Nene. I did not like that Nene was just like, oh, what you looking at? That's the real Cynthia. That's the real Cynthia. That's who we see. Like, what did you expect her to do, Nene? Sit there and be a lapdog like y'all say she is? Did y'all expect her not to say anything? So I didn't like that Nene, even cool or not, this is how I feel. Cool or not, like, one thing about me, regardless if I'm cool with a person or not, and we've had a bad falling out, I'm not gonna sit up there and be dragging a person. Like, I did not agree with Nene doing that at all. When she was like, oh, the person that you see, that's the real Cynthia. Like, was she supposed to sit there and let y'all just continue to poke at her? Like, that was just so weird to me. I did not like that. So I did not like that Nene was trying to play that little card like that, or play the audience card like, oh, what we see, that's the real Nene. I mean, that's the real Cynthia. Like, what did you want her to do, Nene? Like, what did you want her to do? So Cynthia's flustered. She's ready to go. She's ready to leave the room. Porsha's like, okay, let me take things into my own hands. So, yeah, Porsha take things into her own hands. Porsha and Jovana get into it. Porsha at this point she's like, listen, y'all, we ready to go to sleep. This is just drawn out for too long. It's crazy. Jovana, who told you? Where did the video come from? What's going on? Bada boom, bada bang. So we already just got out of a fight with Marlo and Cynthia. Now we get to the next fight. The next fight is Porsha and Jovana. Now, this is what I don't like about Jovana. If I'm the type of person, I got some information, or if I got something to say, or something is going around, or everybody looking, y'all not finna call me crazy. I feel like Jovana leaving the next morning, I'm trying not to use profanity on my YouTube channel as much as I can, but I feel like that was that move. Like, that was a move. Like, okay, so let me back up before I get on Jovana, before I ride Jovana. Oh no, I'm still riding Jovana here a little bit. I just don't like a person who be patty caking around stuff and be, oh girl, I know something and you need to be my friend in order for you to, no, girl, if I know something, if I got something to say, I'm gonna let you know how I feel. You can either like it or you don't. We can deal with it after the fact. But what I do not like is a person tiptoeing, tiptoeing around stuff. Like, Jovana just should have said, you know what, Nene, let's just go ahead and put it out there. It came from the day that I went to visit Cynthia at the wine cellar. I had because then they break off into Jovana's phone, her purse, everything is sitting right there. The video came from me. The video came from me, Cynthia. I wanted to show Nene how you really didn't like her. That's the type of, I was about to say the curse word. That's the type of person I am. That's the type of person I am. And this is my thing about it, Jovana. If you weren't going to do nothing with the recording but start drama, then why did you bring it up? Why did you record? What was the purpose of you recording if you weren't going to do anything with the recording? What was the purpose of you bringing it up if you weren't going to say, it was me, I did it? I just feel like Jovana did all of this because she wanted to be a part of the show. But what she has to understand is this is just not about a show. These are these girls' real life. So if you want to be a part, find a way. And if you're going to be that girl where I'm going to come in and start some mess and leave, then be that girl. But don't be the girl and then be, oh, well, just give me a second. Let me think about it. Oh, my God. I don't know what to say, Nene. And Nene was like, girl, Nene even said it. She's like, I was trying to say. Nene was like, girl, you didn't say anything. You didn't say nothing. You started an argument with Porsha. Porsha asked a simple question. Now, whether her tone may not have been, whether you liked it or not, it's just to a point where the level, like the energy in the room is coming up and we can't handle it, girl. So in order for us to continue to have one group trip or one trip where everything not crazy, girl, just say something. So I think that's why Porsha was like, girl, just say something. Jovana decides to fire back at Porsha and be like, you don't need to worry about me. You need to be worried about your man. Now, first of all, if it's one thing that we know about this group of girls, I don't know if it's an Atlanta thing or what, because I know how I am about mine. Let's be very careful when we start with people's mans and all. Like, I feel like, and I know I'm cross with stuff, I feel like Heavenly, like, leave the men, like, let's just leave all that stuff out of it. Let's leave all of that stuff out of it, because that's when it gets really personal and it gets really bad. I'm so glad that Porsha held her composure, because me through the TV, I wasn't. I was watching it like, oh, I probably would have snatched Jovana right then and there. So I don't know if Jovana's thing is to want to be on the show that bad that she just wants to insert herself into some drama, or I don't know, but like, this is the thing about Nene, and from what I can see is she will leave you high and dry. She was like, I've known these girls for almost 10 years, all of them. I don't want you to leave, but I want you to tell the truth and I want you to say something. And then for Nene, I felt like Nene should have just said the tape came from Jovana. So Jovana, what's the tea? Like, that's the type of person I am. That's the way I would have handled it. I would have said, girl, just tell these people the tape came from you and just let these people know when you recorded it, what's all on it. And if you got the recording, push play. Push play on the recording. That's how I feel about it. Push play on the recording. Let these people know how you feel. Don't have yourself out there looking crazy. That's what Nene was telling her. Nene was going in the hallway, was like, girl, let's get down to the bottom of it. Because Nene actually looked like she was trying to have a good time with the girls. Finally. She finally, like, she was getting down to, you know what? The drama. She came in like she was high, because she came in with some munchies out. Girl, I was here for it. Nene, whatever you had, pass it, niece. Okay, so Jovana and Porsha. So I did like the fact that when Cynthia was leaving, after the whole Porsha and Jovana situation, y'all know how Porsha is. Porsha ain't holding back. I think Porsha's kind of like me in a sense. If I'm mad, get her away from me. Get whoever this person is away from me, because I'm getting ready to lose it. And yeah, I felt like Porsha reminded me of my little sister in that moment. Like, she was gonna get whoever it is. The episode was so juicy, y'all. It was just like, Porsha was like, I'm gonna get her, because you sitting over here ruining a friendship. You're sitting over here ruining, this is real. Like, this is these girls' real life. And you're sitting over here, you know, continuing to damage something, and we're sitting here trying to repair it. So Porsha, I was here for you in that moment. It really felt good to when Cynthia was so flustered that she went into the hallway. I don't know for y'all, but for me, it felt so good seeing Nene out running in the hallway to get Cynthia, and was like, Cynthia, let's just go back in here. Let's just let her get it out. I don't know if Nene was trying to cover her own tail. I don't know, but I guess for me, because I recently just rekindled with a best friend who we had like a little issue for a long time. It just felt good to see Nene caring about Cynthia. Like, girl, listen, regardless of what we got going on, or what is going on, let's get it out so that we can talk about it and have a conversation. So for me, it felt good. It just didn't feel, I don't know, it felt good to see Nene and Cynthia together, y'all. Okay, there it is. It felt good for me to see Nene and Cynthia in the same space having a good time. That felt great to me. That felt great to me. I don't know about y'all, but it felt great to me. Child, they was kicking, everybody was all out in the hallway. They was like, everybody go back in. Y'all, when Porsha said, what's that whole room number? I almost fell out of my bed just a few minutes ago. Porsha was like, what's that whole room number? When Porsha said that, it just reminded me of why I love reality TV. It was just kind of like, forget these cameras are here, forget the security is here, forget these people are here. I want that whole neck. I want a piece of her. Porsha wanted a piece of Jovana because Jovana just kept stirring up mess. I don't know, y'all. It just felt good. It felt good. It just, y'all, I screamed when Porsha said, what's that whole room number? I was like, oh my gosh, y'all, this is serious. Like, these girls are not playing. Like, I'm having to break down thing by thing because it was just that good. And we've been waiting on this episode, Bravo, for I don't know how long. It's fight night in Atlanta. So it just felt so good to see everything. I hate the girls are fighting, but it was a really good episode. It was some damn showing up good TV. Nene versus Kenya. Whew. Nene versus Kenya. Okay, before I start, and I know y'all probably team this person, team that person. Let me say this. In Nene's defense, I honestly do feel like Nene, when Nene was like, Kenya, shut up, bitch. Like, okay. I think the girls used the B word so loosely that I don't think Nene thought that she was taking it in a derogatory or in like a I'm coming for you, I'm gunning for you type B word. I felt like she was like, girl, everybody else, it's already a lot going on. Hush, hush, hush. Hush, bitch, real quick. I don't think it was Nene like, shut up, B, like, cause I'm finna pop off. Like, I don't think it was anything like that. However, I think because these two want a piece of each other already, it was just like, girl, shut up because da-da-da-da-da, 1, 2, 3. I don't feel like Nene actually was gunning for Kenya. I felt like Kenya was actually, I felt like Nene, I don't feel like, oh, I'm getting it mixed up. I don't feel like Nene was actually gunning for Kenya. I felt like she was like, shut up, B. But when Kenya turned around and said, no, you shut the F up, B, baby, that's when all hell bust loose. Nene was like, no, you shut the F up, B, because you already know where you and me stand. I'm trying to have a conversation with my friend Cynthia. But I do kind of agree with Kenya though. Nene did have a lot of time. They in there provoking all that tiptoeing around stuff. I do like the fact that Kenya was like, girl, you should have said that 5 minutes ago. Eva already said she had 5 minutes before she had to get downstairs and catch her flight and all this other, y'all, all this stuff happened in a matter of seconds. It was crazy. And so Nene was just like, girl, no, you shut the F up, B. But like I said, I don't think she was saying it like her first statement was just kind of like, girl, shut up for a second, bitch. Like, girl. But when Kenya turned around and popped, that's when Nene popped. And I don't know who y'all think would have won that fight. I don't know who would have won, but what I will say, it would have been titties and booty everywhere because Nene, that little robe Nene had on would have been off. That little summer dress Kenya had on that tied around her neck, her titties would have been out all over the place if they would have really got to throwing them hands. You want nobody really dressed? Candy wasn't trying to fight, but I mean, she don't want to like really have some clothes on. All the rest of the girls really had on like, you know, little dressy dresses and stuff like that. So, yeah, that was a wild, crazy night. I just think the whole Nene and Kenya situation escalated because the room was already on 10,000 that I just feel like it was the energy. Like, I feel like if it was another time or place and it would have been like, hold on, bitch. And Nene was talking to Cynthia or she was talking to Jovana, like if they was at like a group setting or like a table, like you know how they used to do like the table. I don't think it would have went to that level. But because the energy in the room was already crazy, it was just kind of like, no ma'am, we finna box. So, oh, I am glad to see Porsha jump up. And Nene talked about it the next morning with her and Tanya. This whole big sister, little sister situation that Porsha and Nene has, I know some of y'all probably don't like it, but I love it. I love it because that's real life, y'all. It's kind of like, whether we beefing or not, that's my big sister. That's my little sister. So, girl, before you lose your contract, before you lose your brand, before you lose your mind, let me hold my big sister back. And Porsha jumped up when Nene was doing her thing. Nene jumped up when Porsha was getting ready to attack Jovana. It was kind of like, hold on, y'all, hold on. And you can see Nene, she was getting ready to get Marlo together. Nene was like, now hold on, now Marlo, you finna piss me off, girl. Like, I love that kind of stuff because it's real. It's real. Like, now, hold on. Now, you finna make me show out for real. Hold on, Marlo. You cutting up. You throwing jabs, and that ain't had nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I just love that big sister, little sister relationship between Porsha and Nene. I don't know about y'all. I love it. I love it. I love everything about it. I love everything about it because I've been in that situation with people. It's kind of like whether we, even the person I just told you I made up with, it was like, even when and it was 2 years plus that me and this person didn't talk, but it was a situation where something happened and we were standing up with each other and we ain't talked in 2 years. And I was kind of like, I know, but this is how this gonna go down. It's not gonna go down like that. It's not gonna go down how you think it's gonna go down. That's for damn sure. So, for me, it just felt good. It felt good. All right, so let's move on to the next morning. It was so good to see Nene talk about stuff. Oh, B, you got the right one tonight, though. Like, Cause we always seen Nene kind of talking. We ain't never really seen her, like, getting ready to throw them hands for real like that. You know what I'm saying? And she been wanting a piece of Kenya anyway. How do y'all feel about this whole Kenya, Nene, and Cynthia situation anyway? Do y'all feel like Kenya is jealous of Nene and Cynthia? Do y'all feel that Kenya is jealous of Nene and Cynthia? Y'all let me know. Do y'all feel like Kenya is jealous of Nene and Cynthia? And that's why she keep doing a little something. But Nene and Cynthia and Kenya had each other back too. It's kind of like, hold on, girl, what you not finna do? Like, I don't know. I just love seeing like sisterhood. It was good. Like, even though the women were cackling, it was good to like, regardless of what we got going on, that's still my sister. And then it was just good to hear the girls, Porsha say, these girls got 10 years in. It felt good for Nene to say, tell Jovana, like, Jovana, girl, these, regardless, I've known these girls for 10 years. Plus, some of them. So just, hold on. I don't know about y'all. It just felt good for me. I know I'm kind of dragging this little thing out, but this is a really good episode. Now, let's move on to the next morning. Nene and Tanya chat. They're getting ready for their day. Tanya was not at the fight because she revealed on her Instagram, I went and checked that out on the way walking her to do this video, that she wasn't there because she had held a party that night, or she was the host for the party that night. So that's why she had to stay, entertain her friends, entertain her family, because Tanya was home. The next morning, Eva, Nene, and Jovana leave. They all, Nene had a booking. Eva, I don't know if she had a booking or something, but I know she left that night. No, Eva left the night prior to. Then the next morning, you see Jovana from Clark. You don't know who I am. Everybody know Jovana. They was coming and picking Jovana ass up and taking her right on back to Atlanta because they was like, honey, we are done with you. I don't know, production sent her home. Or if Nene was like, Jovana, I think it's best if you just go home, let these girls do what they're going to do, because it looked like it was the whole room versus Jovana anyway. Nene's like, girl, you're my friend. I'm bringing you to the group. So let's just do this. Let's just let you come on home because I'm not here to help you or defend you. And these girls are going to take your neck off if I'm not here. So I think it was in best interest if Jovana went home. Now let's get on to this little all this little dancing and carrying on that happened in Toronto. The parade, that looked like a good time. I was even looking before I started. I was like, when the next time they gonna have this? Because it just looked so much fun on the TV that we felt there. It was a big vibrant scene. The colors, the girls looked amazing. Their bodies looked good. Everybody looked good. They were dancing in their in their green screens. I finally feel like Housewives is finally here. Like, this is what we've been waiting on. Fun, fighting, foolishness, emotional, seeing the girls together. Like, finally, this was a great episode. Like, I feel like after the big fight night, it was good to see the girls interact with each other. You see Cynthia throw a little shade at Marlo. She was like, here, honey, I'm not here for Marlo. So that was a good scene. Congratulations to Tanya on that. Tanya, you hosted very well. Everybody seemed like they were very well accommodated. It seemed like it was a short trip, but everybody seemed like they enjoyed themselves. Cynthia and Marlo makeup. I do like the fact that Marlo came down. She was like, it's gonna be a long day. I don't want to get into it with Cynthia. We just had lunch. That's my sister. I like the fact that Marlo addressed it last night. She probably was out of pocket. She was just, now, I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna leave it where it's at. I'm just glad to see Marlo take accountability and say, listen. Because honestly, I feel like Marlo is the reason that the night even went crazy. Because when Nene came back around, she's like, girl, you got these girls in here going crazy. I have to agree. If Nene wasn't taking jabs, if Marlo wasn't taking jabs at Cynthia, the energy in the room would have not escalated. So I just like the fact that Marlo the next morning came back and owned it, and she was just like, girl, last night I probably had one too many. I already told y'all what I think they was doing. So it just felt good for Marlo to come down and apologize to Cynthia. Cynthia was like, girl, I'm sorry too, but girl, we I don't know if we cool or what, but we alright. You stay over there. Let's keep it cute. Let's keep it real cute. I was getting ready to say something. Oh yeah, I don't like when people do backhanded apologies. Now Marlo, I'm finna ride you real quick. I don't like when people do backhanded apologies because Marlo said, yeah, I'm apologizing to you, but don't put your finger, no, don't call me the B word no more. If you're going to apologize, then apologize. But don't say an apology and then have something to say behind it. Because I'm the type person, I'm glad it wasn't me, and I'm glad it was a person like Cynthia, because I would have been like, okay, are you apologizing, or are you still trying to tell me what to and what not to do? Because I never would have called you the B word if you would have, I never would have called you the B word if you would have not came for me the way that you came for me. I never would have tried to get out of pocket with you if you never would have got out of pocket with me in the beginning. So Marlo, if you're going to apologize, then apologize. But don't give me that backhanded ass, oh, I apologize to you, but you better not call me no B word no more. Like, girl, are you apologizing? Because what you doing? Because it sounds like to me that you still want this to kind of go on. And if that's what you want, then you have arrived to breakfast and I come to give you what you want. So let's go. That's how I would have took it, and that's how I would have handled it. Now, I'm just glad, like I said, I'm glad it wasn't me, because I felt like Marlo's apology was just a little bit backhanded. It was a backhanded ass apology. So, yeah. So we get on, all the girls arrive. Porsha looks so good coming to the table, honey. That old nasty side, all that. I like all that kind of carrying on. Little body, give me body, hair. Kenya looked good, whether she had on a wig or not. She looked good because she slayed y'all girls. When she got on Instagram this morning and said, get into my real hair, edges. I was like, give it to him, niece. Give it to him. Who's on the other side? Who was down there on the other side? It was, it was Porsha, Kenya. Tanya. Tanya's hair, child. We ain't never seen Tanya's hair look like that. Tanya's hair look like, honey, I don't know. She thought she was doing like a little wet and wavy, little shake and go. I don't know what she thought she was doing, but I love me some Tanya, so I ain't gonna ride her neck too much. And that's my sister too. On the other side, Candy looked good. Candy always looked good to me. Cynthia looked real Cynthia. Cynthia's just naturally pretty, so when she really dress up and do something, it's kind of like, oh, Cynthia look pretty tonight. If not, it's just kind of like, oh, Cynthia, she was there. But Cynthia's naturally pretty, so she don't have to worry about. And who's on the other side? Who's on the other side? Oh, Marlo at the other end of the table. What Marlo have on? I can't even. Oh, Marlo didn't even have nothing on. She's had on her little Gucci glass because she said she ain't had no glam team. Marlo, why you ain't take no glam team? You know you feel my girl. What's the tea? So, of course, we love us some Kenya, child. Kenya gonna get some shit shaking. She don't give a fuck. Oh. I'm sorry, y'all. I felt like I was talking to some, but we are friends at home. I feel like I was talking to some homies, but I can't use that type of language. But Kenya got it popping. Kenya said, so with your man, if they was cheating on you, or again, Kenya, I don't like the tiptoeing stuff. Now, I was reading some of Kenya's tweets this morning, and she said, if somebody gonna find out that man cheating, it won't be from me. So why did you bring it up, Kenya? And then she also, I saw another tweet where she said, in this particular episode, I was cool with Tanya in this episode. So I'm guessing that Tanya and Kenya have now fallen out. I'm guessing that Tanya and Kenya have now fallen out. How do you follow? I mean, I guess you can, but how do you? Because Tanya like she with the mess too, child. Tanya like, now listen, I'm on this show, but y'all not gonna be throwing me around and all this kind of carrying on. So I do feel like that Tanya is gonna do something to try to get back at Kenya for trying to bring this little situation up. I was so shocked to see my little cookie lady, because when I go and visit Cynthia down at the wine cellar and stuff like that, me and Cynthia and Mallory, we always go, well, me and Mallory for the most part, definitely. We've been to the little cookie place. Oh my gosh, and I went there with my friend Michael, who used to work at Cynthia's place. And I know that cookie lady, like, oh my gosh, so to see her involved, and I don't think she was doing it to be messy. I don't know if she was doing it because the cameras was rolling. I honestly don't know, but I was like, oh my gosh, I know her. You know, so to see her say that while the cameras were there, I don't know, that was just a little crazy to me. But Cynthia and Kenya had planned on not saying anything. So like Cynthia said, she was like, girl, like, here you go, stirring the pot again. So that's coming out. I'm guessing there was a situation where Tanya's husband, Paul, was kind of fishing and carrying on. Y'all, listen. It's just been a lot. This episode was a lot. So like I said, I know that little cookie lady. She's a sweetheart, and her kids are sweet too. Would y'all want somebody to tell you if your husband was out doing his shebang bang, or you seen your husband out laid up, not laid up, but at a bar buying a woman drinks, rubbing on her? Y'all, they exchange phone numbers. Would you want to know the information, ladies? Or gentlemen, whoever's watching, you know what I'm saying? Would y'all want to know if your man is out fool-la-la out with some other broad? This is what I want people to understand. When you are a public figure, hell, even down to my little brand and my little franchise, there are just certain things you can and cannot do. Whoever you talking to, your person needs to realize you are now considered a public figure. Just like this whole situation with Dennis last week. When Dennis was out doing what he was doing, you're a public figure. You can't just be out lollygagging. I know it sounds like, oh, I don't get no freedom. That's what you signed up for. You knew who Porsha was before you even approached her. You knew that. So, Paul, I really hope this is not true. Now, let's jump back to the situation at the table about being married. Do y'all feel like Tanya is around too long for Paul to not have put a ring on her finger? Or do y'all believe in if it's not broke, don't fix it? If it's not broke, don't fix it. Because they've been together a long time. And I've been around Tanya and I have been around Paul. Tanya introduces people to Paul. Tanya introduces people to Paul, or Paul to people as her husband. She say, this is my husband, Paul. She always introduces people like that. And I've been in that situation before, Tanya, where I was reaching out to a person and I was saying, hey, this is my partner, and that's not what we were. So my question to y'all is, would you guys be giving Paul this title, or do you feel like he needs to put a ring on Tanya's finger, point blank and period? Y'all, tonight's episode was last night's episode, this morning episode for me, because like I said, 6, because it's probably about to be almost 7 now. Y'all, this episode was so good. How do y'all feel like I did on my review? I feel like I did a good review today. I feel like I'm energized, even though it's like super early. I feel like I went through everything and tried to talk it out. It was just real good. It was real juicy. Housewives, y'all, we thank y'all for that. That was real good. Y'all got my day started off real good. Y'all got the week jumping. All right, guys, make sure y'all follow me on all my social media sites at Quentin T. Harris. And I will be back next week with another video. So make sure you guys subscribe, click that bell so that you don't miss a beat. All right, guys, it's your boy Q. I'm out.